I realized something last night after yesterday's stream. I have been going around trying to collect
Iris, shut down.
like a bunch of stuff. Right? I've been trying to do loads of this stuff. But I really don't need to. Like, I don't need to go around picking up all the items. Because the items are just consumables. Or cosmetics. Like, it's not like I'm gonna find new weapons or anything. So like, and the 80% of red matter, you really don't actually get much from. Like, you get a color slot from the slime, but I've already got the ability to be able to just make those how I want them. So I think I do want the cat-eared headband, but that is probably from rescuing every single cat, which I'm just not gonna be able to do. I would have loved to have freed the fairy to see what the fuck's going on with that. I really don't need to.
Iris, startup. Information.
So I'm gonna
display.
try and still do the blue and the red cases,
Iris, shut
at
down.
least as many as I can. But I'm not gonna worry so much about trying to get everything, because I'm actually unlikely to replay this. I don't think. So yeah, I've got a few hours to kill, so let's
This
see if
should
we
go
can
a
do
lot smoother with
another
2 legions
file.
around. Let's go. The others are waiting.
Also, I realised whilst filling out
Okay.
while filling out the descriptions for the YouTube videos, that this current look reminds me of Bayonetta. Part of the team that worked on this.
Ready to get going? Okay, hop on.
And Devil May Cry, which explains the style-esque rating system. Okay, so we're back in. Oh yeah, because we're on cleanup duty.
Good, you're both here. The others have already started. I want you two to get rid of the gates that have opened up on top of Rayleigh Plaza. They're close to where you took down the homunculus, remember? We're not in a rush, so feel free to help out if you see anyone who could use a hand along the way. All right, get to work.
Iris, start information. Display.
That's gonna be the thing, isn't it?
Iris, shut down.
Hey there, nice to see you. What's it look like? I'm carrying some stuff for Neuron. I think I might pass out in a minute though. Wow, that's a lot for one person to lug around. Jerk move on Jin's part. We can have him out, right? You mean it? Okay, then you guys take care of those boxes there. All you need to do is carry them to new storage. I'd suggest carrying 4 at a time to make things faster. Yeah, why not? Let's get this done as soon as possible. I've got a new theory on Mitsuru. He's not weak, he just doesn't notice he's wearing himself out all the time. Oh no. If you blue shift people while carrying cargo, you'll receive a score bonus.
Information display. Information display.
I mean, I was trying to not use the
Information display.
motion controls, and then it made me use the motion controls.
Information display.
How do I get where I'm going, by the way?
Information display.
Why make it be Joy-Con based? Motion controls, rather. I'm sorry, but motion controls... are stupid. For something like this. It's inconsistent about when it lets me not use the Joy-Cons. Because this is me not using them, but then it stopped letting me do that. Sometimes it lets me do it, and other times it doesn't. And it's the switch between the two of them that's really disconcerting. That is my controller flat. That was my controller flat. Thanks, I should be able to handle the rest myself. This isn't the only spot, there's still a few more. I'm not gonna... Yeah, of course, it's more efficient that way. Cool, I think we'll make our exit. I mean, I still got a B. But yeah, that fucking sucked. Orders are in to start cleaning up the aftermath. They've asked us to haul out all this wreckage, but there are a ton of cars blocking the road and our trucks can't make it through. Just me and the other officers, this is gonna take forever. Alright, listen carefully now. I need you guys to open up the road here by moving all these abandoned cars out of the way. I've marked off our clearing route to get rid of any cars in the way. Use your arm legion to carefully push or pull cars into an open area that's away from the path. I know you've got other work, don't waste too much time on that. Clear a path in 35 or fewer moves.
Iris, shut down.
Oh, I get it. No, I don't. Hold on. I can't push this further down, is the problem. Wait. The timer is still going. Start that again. So how's it going through? Because yeah, I'm pretty good. Not what I was going for. I need to remember that I'm able to call the arm back. That's why. It's because I was getting stuck, and then I was like, wait, I can't move it. Okay. So that should be an S+, surely. Thank you. Wait, have you got another one? Okay. Oh wait. I have to remember to move me. Boom. Are you fucking kidding me? Right, so what am I gonna do here? Oh, okay, I see how you gotta do it. I think. So I need to move. Sorry. Need to move that one down. And all of the horizontal cars have to go down that way. Then the white cars are going to have to go in the top corner, because that vertical car is going to have to come across and go next to them. The other vertical car is going to have to go up where that one is at the minute, and then the bus can go over. Where do I start? That up. What? What? No. Why? No. Fucked it. No. Oh, fuck you. Wait, no. Put that one back up. No, stop it. I've done the exact same problem again. Nope. I'm no longer holding down A. I want to move him. Thank you. Hey, monkey. Brain. Brain. Just shy, just over 420 as well. I mean, I've still got an S+, even without getting the super amazing.
Information displayed. Iris
Oh dear God,
shut
there's a
down.
bunch of things. Oh no. Oh no, lappy balloons. I can pull down 50,000 duty points in 2 minutes in a slow day. I want to see if you can beat my speed record earning duty points. That's 50,000 points. Beat that and you win. You can even use your Legion.
Iris startup.
Hey!
Iris shut down.
What? What's up with you, Bish? Come on. There we go. I'm gonna beat it. Alan. Alan, I already beat it. Alan. Alan! That's not Alan. It's Steve. Steve!
What the hell?
Fuck you. Alright, bud. Fuck you. Time's up. Get back here and let's check those points. Let's see how you did. You beat me? We were using that crutch of a Legion after all. I won't lose again, my friend. You can count on that. I mean, fair enough. I could have gotten a higher score.
To be honest, I'm not exactly thrilled to be back here.
Why does it...
That first mission, it wasn't that long ago, but it almost feels like another lifetime. I can't help thinking that Dad would still be here if we'd had this power back then. But I know that's pointless. Matter of fact, he'd probably call me green just for saying it, huh? Anyway, let's get going.
I kind of expected that to go on a little bit longer. Just a little.
Iris startup. Information display. Iris shut down. Iris information display.
Huh. They'll take me up to the next
Information
floor.
display.
I see. Fuck
Iris
off.
shut down.
Continue. Okay. Digging minigame. Uh-huh. Why do I look more and more like a demon? Trying to tell me that it's over here. I'm doing a Bayonetta. Cosplay. This is a really awkward mechanic. Yeah, that's fair.
Iris startup. Information displayed. Iris
Alright,
shut down.
where's the transport guy? Hey. Beam me up, Scotty.
Iris start information display. Iris shut down.
Larger burger?
Hey, remember how Dad used to bring us here all the time as kids? I can almost see him now, fumbling with bags full of burgers and trying not to drop them. You know, we should bring Jin and Alicia around here once things calm down. They'd like that.
Try our exclusive burger, the larger burger.
Iris startup.
It's
Information
larger than all
display.
the other ones and 3 times as expensive. Larger burger. For when large just isn't large.
Iris shut down.
You won't get anything at me this time. I'll never betray Parnassus. you don't deface such marvelous artwork. Let's look for Pablo.
Iris, startup. Iris, shutdown.
Lappy! Hello there, partner. Everyone's working hard in the field. Old Lappy got lonely and decided to look for a friend. And hey, looks like I found one. I'm guessing you're on a break, huh? I bet you're bored too. In that case, I got just the thing. It's a little quiz. Wanna give it a shot? Yeah, sure you do. Great, you know, weirdest thing, everybody else has asked us said they were super busy. I guess you got plenty of time. The questions on this quiz actually came from my brand new Arsenal Happy Box. A little guy named Shohei from Maze in the Forest sent them in. They're pretty tough, considering he's 6. Here are the rules, partner. I'll ask you 20 questions and each correct answer is 5 points. There's some tough ones in there, so if you get at least 40 points, I'll give you a fabulous prize. Do your best, okay? Now remember, little Shohei is only 6. There might be some mistakes, but don't sweat it, okay? Ready? Well then, this is quiz time. Question 1. Let's see how well you really know Olive. What's her blood type? Why does a 6-year-old know this? You were out and about on a case in Central City last night. Which of these landmarks is not? It's got to be the lion statue. When she's not in the field, you can usually find Avery near Vendor 3. What's her pick-me-up of choice? Question 6. Here we are in lovely Central City, but what's the official number of this zone? Sure hope you get this one. How old am I? I mean, it's been 20 years since the pandemic, right? But I was born from the pandemic. I've got to be 19.
Shutdown.
Everyone knows that chimeras are our arch enemies, but where do they come from? How do you know about that? Everyone knows Brenda's hair is blue, but what color are her eyes? Which of these neuron officers sees you as their rival and is always up for a little competition? Alan. This one tests your iris lookup skills. Which of these people weighs
Iris,
the
startup.
most?
Iris, shutdown.
I feel like it's either Brenda or Olive. Because Jin's pretty tall. What did our beloved dispatcher Olive do for a living before she joined Neural? She was a fashion model? What kind of legion does your sister use? was a defining detail of the culprit that smashed the bridge in your very first official neuron mission. How do you know that? How does a 6-year-old know that? What's the full name of our dear old neuron commander? What year is it right now? 78? Fuck. Probably ran off to find a new victim.
Shut down.
Yep, that's Lappy.
Iris, startup. Information display. Iris, shut down.
I'm looking for a Pablo.
Iris, startup. Information display. Information display. Iris, shut down.
Or am I? It's around here, maybe to the left. You guys want something? I'm just looking for something. I dropped it around here. Weird, it's not here. Did you get the place wrong? No, it can't be. I got this coded message of one of the hermits they locked up. It's got to lead to some buried treasure or something. Check it again. Start from where the light shines in the labyrinth. Left, left, straight, left, right, left. Then look for a light 11 steps ahead.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
I thought that was a candle. So... the light in the labyrinth. That here? Left. Left. Maybe that's not right. Problem is, I don't know where the labyrinth is. What's up, Thanasis?
Did he really just use a smoke bomb on us?
Shut up!
He's getting away. We've got to hurry or we'll lose him.
Wait, that's not what I want to do, thank you. Stop it. think, is that all of the Parnassus
Iris
members
startup.
captured?
Information display.
I mean, it's all the ones that we know about. I think I need to go to the next
Display.
floor.
Information display.
I'm gonna ping it.
Information display. Iris shut down.
Things were bad enough when it was just Chimera's. And now we've got Jenna to deal with too.
Yeah, who we still know nothing about
Dad
her
always
motivations,
used to say he was
really.
just exaggerating when he talked about saving the world. But if we work together, I know we can do it for real.
You're very stuck up on the working together thing. Now that you've got your Legion back. You do realize that you're part of a different outfit now. We still don't know what Raven is, but I mean, it's plastered all over you and your Legion. If it's supposed to be secret, you're doing a really shit job of it. Yeah, I know what you want. You just want me to shoot. I can shoot. Thank you. I can do a shooty shoot. Many a shooty shoot. Many a shooty shoot. I missed a lappy. You fucked me. I mean, I still did it. Oh, and that's plus. Nice. Cat food.
Iris startup. Iris shutdown. Iris startup. Iris shutdown.
What's up, Billy? Why shouldn't I be here? It's a free arc, isn't it? I didn't mean it like that, just I thought you took today off, that's all. Gotcha, don't worry about it, I just had something I wanted to check up around here. If you say so, don't work too hard though, okay? It's important to take a break sometimes. Hey you guys, why don't you cut the chit chat and get back to... Billy? Is that you? Huh, didn't think I'd run into you out here. They got you on cleanup duty too? Hey, Garrett. Long time no see. I'm just as surprised to see you. Yeah, it's all hands on deck for us. All over the place. About to go take a supply inventory. Thrilling, I know. Sorry, time is of the essence. But hey, Billy, don't be a stranger. Let's get a drink sometime. Was that a friend of yours, Billy? I always pegged you as the lone wolf type. Just somebody that I used to know. Anyway, I gotta go. Hey, if you guys got time to hang around here, you got time to clean up, right? Nobody can do it but you anyway. Hey, don't you think Billy was acting a little weird? I mean, he's always kind of standoffish, but this time he seemed really defensive. Is it just me? I have no idea who this is. For all I know, that is the first time we have ever met. Billy. Hey, are you okay? Ugh. He's still breathing, but it looks like someone knocked him out cold. Wait, wasn't this guy with Billy's friend before? Where is Billy anyway? I thought he was heading in this direction too. What's going on? Huh? Billy done did a murder. Billy, what are you doing? What the? Are you tailing me? That's the guy from before. What's going on here? Look, there's no official investigation yet, but I noticed a lot of equipment missing from the HQ storerooms. Weapons. I took it upon myself to find out where all that equipment's going and who's taking it there. That guy's my top lead. So you're hoping to catch him in the act? Yeah, I figured with all the commotion going on, he'd try something while everyone's distracted, and I was right. So the perp's not just a cop, it's someone you know. It's rough. Is there any way we can help? Don't stick your neck where it doesn't belong. I'll handle this case by myself. You guys should have plenty else to worry about. Besides, if anyone's gonna bag this guy, it should be me. Guess there's no point in asking. Billy could be getting in over his head. We need to help him. His target's moving. We gotta keep up. Billy's right. We can find out where the deal's going down. We'll stand out if we stay together. You head in first. I'll catch up later. Oh, it's another stealth segment.
Iris startup. Information display.
I was chained around him. I was...
Information display.
Everything's fine, you didn't notice anything. Why would you? Nothing's wrong, that guy just got knocked out, it's fine.
Information display.
sure are a lot of cops around here.
Backup. Looks like we've got an intruder. Presumed armed and dangerous.
Who?
On high alert.
Who? Oh, there was someone under me. Got him! Is this guy just walking around in the fucking sun?
Alright, looks like we're all clear. Back to your posts.
I love how no one thinks anything of this shit.
Information display.
Hey, what happened?
God damn it! Ah!
Backup. Looks like we've got an intruder. Presumed armed and dangerous. All units on high alert.
Information display.
There's nothing to worry about, Garrett. Never mind the people just being knocked out directly in front of you. It's fine. Happens every day. Where's Billy? Is this highway where they're making the deal? Be careful not to get spotted. Where's
Iris
Billy?
Startup. Iris shutdown. Iris startup. Information display. Iris shutdown.
Are those hermits? You idiots, I told you not to come. There's no way you can take all these people by yourself. We have to look out for each other. How warm and fuzzy. Whatever, since you're here, use your legion and try to pick up on what they're saying. You'll probably make good evidence. You sure nobody followed you? Relax, I got a guy I can trust looking out. You don't have to worry about any company. Take a look, got the goods right here. Alright then, deal's a deal. Quite a haul you brought us today. This is enough for a small army. Everybody was out trying to put that huge thing down last night. The supply rooms were completely unguarded. I disguised the weapons as construction gear and walked right out, easy as pie. You're all ready to blast the wall now, right? Yeah, we're good to go. Now that we've got what we needed, you should be able to commence as planned 3 days from now. You swiped the cargo right when our defenses were down? I knew it. They're planning on blowing through the wall. We've got all the proof we need. Move on. I mean, move in. Freeze! This is the police! You're under arrest for conspiring to commit terrorism. Billy, the hell are you? Shit, I knew somebody was following you. I'm not going to jail. Billy, I thought you of all people would understand what we're trying to accomplish. Sorry, I don't. Okay, suit yourself. I just have to persuade you. You go get those hermits that ran away. These guys are mine. Okay, Billy, be careful. Oh, they're right here. I thought it was going to be a chase scene. Wow, Akira. Great job. I just realized this is the first combat of the stream in an hour. Big boss man? What a pain in the ass. Surrender and drop your weapons. Screw it, I'm going running. End of the line for you. Damn it. I hate fire. I mean, actually, love fire. Kind of part to do with my name, but I hate burning in this game. I don't know what's happening right now, so I'm just going to keep mashing buttons. I have how much gene code? Oh, hell. Billy, don't tell me you forgot. Zone 09's been stuck behind that wall for 20 years. You know what that wall means to us. We were just kids. You don't have to remind me, Garrett. I remember the pandemic. I hate that wall as much now as I did back then. We're cops, Garrett. That's not how it works for us. You haven't changed at all. If anyone had to stop me, I'm glad it was you, Billy. So they're from Zone 09 originally? Or their parents? Are they? I don't know, there's no real explanation. You don't know either, you just see colours. Yeah. When there's a lot of things going on, combat does kind of just become a blur. Alright, I better get going. You guys should head back too. Billy, are you okay? I'm fine. Don't patronize me. Who do you think you are? Your dad? Here, take this. Something from me for your help. Sunglasses. Thanks. I guess that wraps things up here. Come on, we gotta get back on track. Okay, well, I think that is just about everything.
Iris, shut down.
I have just noticed the ridiculous amount of gene code that we have. But here's the thing, it would cost me premium codes to unlock this shit. I mean, fuck it. The only other thing I can use them on is my equipment, which is pretty damn good already. I can't afford to unlock these. Kind of like that. So there's effect spread. Give me that instead of that, because honestly I don't feel like I actually use it. So now I should have auto pickup. And stuff active, even without having this guy called. I think. And if I took damage, I should have constant health regen. I mean, I need to get to the roof, but it seems that I get to the roof from the basement.
Iris, startup. Iris, shutdown.
Keep an eye out for a shitter. Or a cat. Or a cat in a shitter.
Don't you think we should help the others first? I have a feeling we'll have our hands full if we put it off until later. But it's your call.
I already did.
Okay, let's head for the roof.
Fuck you, Kira. I already helped them. Sick officer. I feel sick. No shit.
Iris startup. Information display.
Oh, there's more stuff up here? Fuck me. I hear a dog.
Information display.
Why do I hear a dog? Let me guess, the dog's barking at a gate.
Information display. Iris shut down.
Yeah. How did I know? Oh, these guys, huh? Oh, at least I have a hero with me. Are we sharing the same legion? What? quite cathartic to just beat the shit out of these guys. Good doggo. But okay, I am getting health regen now. Even when I don't have my Legion called.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
What's up?
Hey, I thought you'd never show up. Avery and I have been waiting for 30 whole seconds. Now that you're here, I want you two to start with the corridor towards the back. Let's wrap this up fast and easy, okay?
Iris, startup.
I'm pretty sure that's not how the saying goes.
Iris, shut down.
I mean, do you mind letting me through? Or do I have to do it like this? You're welcome. Yay, more combat! Big guy. Watcha! I like doing this jump, okay? I'm a man of simple pleasure. One of them is the jump. Ooh, a defense up 25%. What's next? Or is that it? That was it. S plus, really? Okay. How do I... They blocked off so much. Interesting. Ooh, a parkour one. Oh, these guys.
Display. Iris. Account. Iris.
Stop it! Damn it! I do a jump. More? Oh, flying boys. Wailing away. A very itchy mustache for some reason. Oh, there's one left. I would love to lock onto you. It would appear you don't want to. But I got you anyway. Oh, there's one next to me. No? Yes? Ah. Oh god! Where? fire again. Slow attack plus 10%. How the fuck did I get an S plus on that? Keep an ear out for cats. Safe to say I didn't hear a cat. Also, keep an ear out for the sound of a flush.
We need to take care of the gates first. Let's split up.
Okay.
I'll check this gate out. You take care of red matter cleanup and see if there are any more gates.
Wait, I need to actually clean it? No. Why? How could this happen to me? Why did you do the flick? Why did you do that? I don't want you to do that. Like I swear that flip.
Iris, start. Iris,
That flick
shut
is
down.
the worst fucking thing.
Iris, start. Iris, shut down.
How do I, which one's it's the Legion Rush, isn't it? It's the one that I didn't. It's the one that has effect spread on it.
Iris, start up. Iris, shut down.
This seems perfectly safe. Fuck. And now I'm back here. Did I do all of this for an item which
How's
is
it going on
probably
your
shit?
end? I might be a while. It's a little bigger in here than I thought. Sorry, but you'll have to handle it on your own for a bit. I'll call when I'm out.
I'm really just going around and collecting remnants with the time limit. I have not had to I've not actually been forced to do this the entirety of the game. Son of a bitch. Son of a... Time limit's going to follow us in here as well, isn't it? Yep. So while Akira only had to deal with one game, I've got to deal with not only a game, but also collecting a bunch of remnants. So I'm still missing a quarter.
Can you hear me? It's swarming with chimeras in here. Woo! This is gonna keep me busy for a while. Take care of cleanup over there for me, alright?
Oh, there's another gate over there. How? There we go. Left. What the fuck? I found the toilet. Why wouldn't you have a shit on a floating platform? I mean, I honestly couldn't tell you where the last... percent is supposed to be.
Whew, that was tougher than I thought. I'm on my way back now.
I've sent a location to your...
I've sent a location to your iris. Meet me there.
What happened to the audio there?
Hang on. Looks like your plate's not exactly clean yet. I guess I can lend a hand. Let's wrap this up and go home.
Bitch, you went in one gate. One gate. I had to deal with everything else in the area.
Can you two hear me? Listen carefully, because you'll want to hear this. I'm picking up the signal from Captain Howard's Legatus. It's weak, but it's definitely his.
Wait, what?
He
Where?
ain't dead.
It's really
He
close to
ain't
where you are
dead.
now. Can you check it out?
So we're finally gonna get the
Yeah,
axe.
of course.
The signal's coming from Zone 36, near the Aqueduct service entrance. It's been sealed off for a few days. To people, at least. There's a bunch of gates around. There may be a chance he could have come through. But don't get your hopes up. I've tried calling him over and over, but he hasn't picked up. Okay, I've sent you the code you'll need to
He's
open
been
the entrance.
corrupted and is gonna
Get
be
in
like
there and
Jenna.
find out the truth.
Huh? Daddy?
Do you hear that sound? That sound. And the signal from Dad's Legatus. They're connected somehow. I just know they are. The Beast Legion's good at tracking. Maybe it can find where the sound came from.
I mean, I know what it's coming from. It's coming from the Arm Legion. Not the Arm Legion. The axe.
I don't think the sound came from over there. Maybe we should leave the tracking to the Beast Legion.
Maybe you should close your motherfucking mouth. Here's the thing, all around here. He's reacting. Is he just reacting to the trail? Or is there something to dig? So you also have to keep an ear out for cats. What's up, guys? That was a noise. A very defined noise. I mean, there's enemies over this way. That's kind of a giveaway. What's up, guys? You're a big boy. You're a proto. One minute. No. Dad? Papa? Pasha?
Huh? Is that...
It's Pyramid Head. Duh.
Iris, start up. Iris, shut down.
Sounded like there was a drone or something. Whee! I know there's still one over here. Okay, there we go. Is that thunder that I'm hearing? Jesus. I know I could do an explore. Honestly.
Information. This Iris, shut down.
I really just can't go. I was about to say, is it dead? Now it is. How did dismissing the chain do that? that necessary? I don't think I can close those. Slime. Motherfucker, I was hitting it. Yeah, this isn't going to be that easy. Told you. I'm going to have to combine everything that I know. Okay, well I'm here, but I can't actually do that much here, game. Is that a massive platform I can move with the arm? Fuck. Can't just walk onto it though. What? Oh, I didn't realize physics applied to it. That makes sense why this is a thing. too far. Too much clearance on that jump. A thrilling and exciting puzzle.
They're told.
Walking explosives. Oh, okay. I wonder if this is what I'm supposed to do. 'Cause it's working. And it's pretty obvious. Wait, what? Oh yeah, it is the axe legion. Still doesn't look like an axe. That means that he managed to change it.
Axe Nemesis.
You handle the capturing. Here we go.
Gotcha. Apparently I was. Got him. You're mine, Sonny Jim. Now, are you actually going to be any good? combat. I assume that he'll probably have similar mechanics to the Gladius, in that he can break shields and shit. Daddy's Legatus.
Dad.
Hey, rookies! Who told you you could take those helmets off? Those things aren't just for show, you know. You're police now. You're not civilians anymore. You gotta follow police regulations.
Yeah. You've told us 100 times. We know. Oh, and since when were you a stickler for the rules anyway, Dad, right?
You're not exactly filling me with confidence. I still
I
really
know
don't
that this
get
is
it.
the fourth stream,
You know,
but
I
how is
never
it that the
expected you
police
guys
get
to
away
grow
with
up to be
wearing short
police.
shorts?
Didn't even tell me you'd signed on.
Come on, Dad, it's obvious. We want to save the world, just like you. Wait and see. You don't have to fight alone anymore.
Do you even hear what you're saying, kiddo? Just focus on not getting yourselves killed, okay?
Roger.
Saying Roger is one thing. Do you really get what I mean? Anyway, just don't make me bail you out too much. Got it?
Something wrong?
Nah, it's nothing. All right. Hey, you over there. Do me a favor.
Hey, what are you doing?
This is a big day for you. Come on, say cheese.
He's blinking. Oh, and that's the end of the file, okay. An A! Not too bad, not too bad. Ooh, and now we're an expert. We get Marie's cap. Okay. I neutralized 681 enemies. Fuck. We might have time for one more chapter, one more file. I've been doing a lot of painting with a roller, like high up, and it's really done my shouldering.
My name is Jenna Anderson. I come to bring you your future. People of the Ark, your time is drawn to a close.
But why?
There are those who would use your fear to sell you a false peace, building a cage around you with lies. They will ask you to sacrifice everything for their ambition. But such ambition can only lead to damnation. There is another way, and soon I will show it to you.
But what's your
Prepare
motivation?
yourselves. You must sacrifice.
You feel a bit like a Resident Evil villain. It's like you don't really have any purpose. You're just being evil for the sake of being evil.
The Union regards Jenna Anderson's transmission as a declaration of aggression. An arc-wide terror alert is now in effect.
Okay.
Active response measures are already underway in zones 26,
I mean, I wouldn't have announced which zones they were in, because that also announces where they're not.
Don't get too comfortable, guys. We need you back in the field. Jenna hijacked the Ark's communication network 5 minutes ago. She's threatening terrorist action against the Union. They've declared a state of emergency. Citizens are already being evacuated from Central Ark. We don't know where she's broadcasting from. Everyone else is already out looking for her. You two have been assigned to search Harmony Square. Get out there and find Jenna.
Iris, start information display. Iris,
Okay, so we got
shut
one
down.
red.
Iris, start up. Iris, shut
Oh
down.
no, you need boxes moved, don't you? Oh. I mean, at least it's not far. That's right, start with the one furthest away. Did it.
Okay, still not done here. Take care of this one too.
Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm changing my strategy. This one's going straight to the one right here. It's got the most boxes. Fuck that shit. I'm just being very careful to keep the controller as still as possible.
All right, this is the last one.
Oh. Oh. This is not the right way to move so many boxes. Move, bitch. Get out the way. I have 15 seconds. Ah! I can make it. I can make it. I made it. Perfect score. Perfect. Give me this. Ooh, let's go and feed the cats. Not that I found any new ones, but I can still feed them. See Danny playing with his balls. Doing alright there, Danny? Wait, where's Nero?
Iris startup. Information display. Information.
I thought we rescued it.
Information display.
Where's Nero?
Iris shut down.
He's normally up here. Uh-oh. We've got a missing cat. Wasn't me.
Iris startup. Iris shut down.
So I don't have the stuff to upgrade either of them.
Iris startup.
Unless...
Shut down.
Yeah. Fuck it, why not?
Iris startup.
There's something for me to do down in the garage.
Information display.
If you're free at the moment, it would be great if you could get some spare parts from Tabitha. I need a bolt. A nut. And a spring. Okay, so you need the bolt and a nut. Those kind of come together. The spring and the radiator, that makes sense. You're working on a motherfucking car. And a suspension. Yeah, you're working on the fucking car. I already have a nut and a suspension, sorry about that. Just a bolt, spring, and radiator. Bolt, spring, radiator. Bolt, spring, radiator. In case I have to remember that. Bolt, spring, radiator. Bolt, spring, radiator. So you tested a souped-up X-Baton on him. You have a training room right next to you.
Information display.
Interesting. Maybe I should clean my legions.
Iris shut down.
Hard to admire their beauty. Oh, I also need to change the color of the Axe Legion also. You got pretty dirty considering that I never use you. Although I suppose I did use you for moving around a bunch of things. Oh yeah, that's what you guys look like if I didn't change your colors. Did I get my motorbike back yet? I mean, I don't think I've ridden my motorbike since that first segment, no.
Iris, shut down.
You like my burb? Thank you. It's good burb. Deploys multiple shields. Okay, that's defensive. That's not what I would have expected. I would have expected offensive. Yeah, I don't have premium codes. Perfect now. So, the axe has the highest attack. Okay. Okay. Man. I think I'm okay with just having it be do crazy damage, you know?
Iris started.
Light damage.
Information
Yeah, I'm having an
display.
alright day. Not really done much. Yeah. Can you hack the camera? Of course I can.
Information display. Iris shut down.
I
Information
mean, don't we
display.
already know who this was? Wasn't it Garrett?
Information display.
Hey, Marie. Where's Lappy? Oh, Lappy's in the locker room. Marie? Okay, what about the rest of them? To the rooftop.
Information display. Information display.
Is it not just this guy? It was just someone got confused. It's not that they were stealing. Surprise! Surprise! Is there anything I can do with Lappy? Oh, I can hand over the toilet paper.
Iris, shut down.
Don't actually mind that. That's kind of nice. We'll go with that for now. Iento? I'm trying to find the ugliest, like, color combination possible for my skin.
Information display.
Okay, I can't do anything with Lappy right now. Fair enough. Toilet fairy. I mean, this actually kind of works, and then you see my skin color. I'm whatever Piccolo was, Namekian. I'm a Namekian with hair.
We'd better hustle. Ready to go? Okay, hop in. I've got a good feeling about this one. Let's get out there and take Jenna down for good.
Can the Namekian solve the crimes? He can solve any crime. Except fashion crimes.
like you got there in one piece. They're almost done evacuating the civilians from Harmony Square. It should be nearly deserted. The local police are already there on watch, but they may need your help if anything comes up. You two have been assigned to the central intersection under the skywalk. Secure your surroundings and head over. There's no telling what could happen right now, so stay sharp.
Right, let's go. Oh, wait, there's a blue thing.
Iris, startup. Iris, shutdown.
Please, you gotta let me through. My son, I thought I'd find him at the evac zone, but he's still out there. I have to find him. I'm sorry, ma'am, but it's extremely dangerous. Blah, blah, blah. Let us handle this. Blah, blah, blah. I just hope he's okay. My little boy. I mean, the kid's
Iris, startup.
supposed to be over here somewhere. Well, there's a clue right here. Yeah, I know. It literally says can be used for this, and then the game has to go, hey, why don't you use it? Really wouldn't have guessed that the Axe Legion would be the one that would give you a shield. There probably will not be a night stream tonight. Time with her, and she will probably want some attention. You've missed a lot of today, so you will watch the pod. Fair enough, man. All of the other streams are up on YouTube now as well, and I will be uploading this one after the stream. I may not. I'm alright at uploading things, but I'm pretty bad at publishing them. As it turns out. Wait. Oh, okay, the Axe Legion is very slow. You get the pop-ups every time I upload. Sorry. This has to be the lost boy. It's getting back to his mother. I really didn't even have to blue shift him or anything. Okay. Sorry if he redshifts. Not my problem.
Iris, startup. Information, display. Iris, shutdown.
My friend, we all started running away, but then she turned to look back and she tripped and fell. She's still back there. I mean, it's a gate. It's obviously in a game. Premium, that was actually worth it. I was gonna say that was probably not gonna have been worth it. So I still haven't seen what the axe is like in combat yet. Hey, big guy. Ooh, this is actually a good fight to use the axe. If it operates the same as the Gladius. Thanks for your help. The kid's got the bruises, but she'll pull through just fine. Thanks for helping my friend. Wait a second. Is that the cat? Hold on, is it this cat? It is this cat. It's the same one from way earlier. I mean, that's kind of a cool little
information display.
Throwback to see if you remember it. Are you alright? It's too dangerous here. You need to evacuate.
Hey, heads up. I'm picking up several gates opening up near your position.
Really?
Everyone has their eyes peeled for Jenna, but Chimera's showing up, so let's get rid of those gates before...
This really isn't the right Legion to do that, because he's so slow.
One down. Good job. But that's not the last of them. Keep looking.
Oh, one of these guys?
Looks like there's still some instability in the area. Oh great, Chimera. Get rid of them, quick.
I get it, I'm closing the gate. Ugh, you fucker. Oh, by closing the gate, I got rid of all the enemies. Huh. You guys really helped us out big time, thanks! I still don't know what Raven is. Just your reminder. Looks like all the civilians in the area have been safely evacuated.
Iris startup. Information displayed.
You know what we haven't done in a hot minute? We haven't helped stop littering on the streets.
Our post is up ahead. Once we take point there, we won't be able...
I mean, I can't head back
Alright.
to HQ now, can I? Or did I miss... Can I? Is that a thing I could do this whole time? But anyway, there's something more important I must do. Piccolo says, don't litter.
It's about... Okay.
Piccolo and the Raven of Wisdom.
All who tremble in fear, desperate, listen to my voice. Soon, very soon, I will bring you justice. I will open the gates to our true future. Abandon fear, and you will know true peace.
Jenna! Over there!
How foolish. You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
You don't understand. My heart goes out to you two. All because of how you were born. Doomed to be used by those idiots until you die. Chained to your fate. Powerless.
Is this the first Digimon movie? Is there gonna be a giant chicken?
But if you stay quiet and open your eyes, I might even save you.
Great assist.
What the hell?
Wait, if we could have broken those all along, why haven't we been doing that? Oh, and there's a homunculus. Of course there is. So, my name's Piccolo. I like long walks along Namek and eating senzu beans. The Raven, Ricky, also likes senzu beans, and often will eat them before I get a chance to. Motherfucker. Woo! never equipped any
Information.
skills, huh?
Information. Iris. Shut down.
Oops. Not what I want.
Information.
Off me, Axe Daddy.
Iris. Shut down.
I pressed it. I'm stunned. Maybe I should be using the gun. Him to thrust me through the gate. Oh dear. Died like twice. And now we go through the game.
Hey, can
Is
you
that
hear
a
me?
homunculus?
I followed Jenna through a gate, but what are you doing here? Either way, you've got good timing. You can see that thing from over where you are, right?
Is that a mini homunculus?
It's another homunculus. Looks like it's not ready to hatch yet, but it's still absorbing chimeras. I guess Jenna figured it'd be easier to feed if it was closer to the food. Look at the size of that thing. She's obviously got big plans for it. A homunculus that big could be unstoppable. Let's crack that egg before it's too late.
Not actually what I meant to do, I just meant to change. So that I wasn't using the sword boy, because the sword boy does his weird... Did I accidentally hit the wire again? There we go, fixed. I really need to... The thing is, with my setup as it is at the minute is a temporary, like, quick and dirty kind of setup while I'm living with my girlfriend during lockdown. I don't really have the room, or even just the things that I'd want in order to do my cable management the right way. That's how come that happens sometimes, unfortunately.
No use. I lost Jenna's biosignal. She may have already left the astral plane. But it looks like she left plenty of tentacles and mini homunculi behind. So be careful.
Tentacles. Oh, it blocks fire and poison gas. Gas Queen! Gas!
Showing up until we do something about that egg.
Uh-huh. You're incredibly polite to wait. I may have fucked up and detonated too quickly. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe I can salvage it though. If I'd gotten the timing right on that, maybe. Oh, so close. Damn it. I'm sure I can do this. Okay, fuck it. I'm not getting the timing. Where? There. Ooh, but I could put it in one of two places.
Iris, startup.
So over there's a chest. I don't know if there is anything over the other side. Oh, there's another block I can use.
Iris, shut down.
Get in there. There we go. And now detonate that. Perfect. Why is the camera changed? Slime. Gotcha, bitch. I still haven't seen a toilet in the astral plane. That's very slow. Why is that so slow? That's why. I was hoping maybe I could have that Legion busy doing that and another Legion out. No. Not allowed. Wait for it, wait for it. Hey. Oh.
Legion! Legion!
Oh shit. Did this thing just die already? Thank you. Oh, wait for it, wait for it. Hey, oh. That's right. I recycle my jokes. This is thrilling. Oh, now wait for it when a 69 goes entirely wrong. Ow! What? Why? How? How? Okay. Oh, wait, what? Hey. Fight? A curl? Sphinx. You look kind of like a curl from Final Fantasy. I got an S plus on that, but shiny. To be fair, what actually are some of these? Maybe they're good. I've got a couple of like the ones with loads of shit on. Super Armor Alpha, eh. Quick cooldown. Summon your Legion to reveal enemy health gauge. It's not bad. I mean, it's not entirely necessary, but it's not bad. Here's the thing, I don't actually know where to go.
Iris startup. Iris shutdown. Iris shutdown.
Oh, that. Now it activates. What's this? Premium? No.
Listen up, you two. I've got Jenna's biosignal. She's in Zone 36 and heading east fast. I put out an APB to Neuron, but they've already got their hands full with the homunculi popping up all over.
But you are Neuron.
If Jenna's heading east then, she could be heading straight for Neuron HQ. With everybody out, the commander's a sitting duck in there. Olive, get the commander ready to evacuate. I'll be there ASAP. What? Roger. I'll leave that big guy up to you. Hurry back to the Ark when you're done. I don't know if I can stop Jenna alone. I'll see you back at HQ.
Destroy the egg. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? If I helped or if I just made it mad.
Iris, shut down.
Tentacles. Oh god, it just poops them out. Where's the eye bit? Oh, it's here. Okay, please stop locking onto everything else. I know it's from me pressing buttons. Stop it. Gotcha. A C. Fair.
Looks like you fried that egg. We'll get moving once Akira's back. I'll send a chopper for you as soon as you're back on the Ark. Hurry, okay?
Looks like we fried that egg. They were real proud of that one, weren't they? So where's Oliver?
Jenna.
It's been a while, Yosef.
It's
Jenna.
been a while.
Why are you doing this?
Why? You know why.
I don't know.
To put an end to this misguided project of yours.
You're the one who's misguided.
No! We can win! We have a future as we are!
Idiot! Cling to your worthless husk, but let the rest of us evolve!
Only I can save
humankind!
It appears talking will get us nowhere.
So it's sounding
But I will stop you. Whatever it
like
takes!
Jenna doesn't want humankind to evolve. Whereas Yosef is trying to force
Wait, is that blue evolve?
You're not getting away!
Piccolo to the rescue!
So, we're going
Yosef's just like, yeah, this is normal.
So, you still don't understand. Well, no matter. I'll deal with him after your salvation is complete.
My guess is that Yosef forced the pandemic and forced the public's hand so that we would be born from the pandemic, whatever that means.
Let him control you. You were in Zone 09. You saw it. Yosef, you've seen how he lies. How he'll trick the entire Ark into giving their lives for his twisted vision. Your parents' misfortune. The pandemic in Zone 09. It's all his work. All for his sick ambition. All of you must die! Yosef! You! Anyone who stands in my way! I'll admit, I'm impressed. But I've come too far to let you stop me now.
Gonna take another dose?
There's no choice. I hoped it wouldn't come to this.
The bird's okay though, so it's fine. Yeah, we did a backflip, but the bird's okay.
Do not try to stop me.
I mean, we still don't really know why she's doing any of this. I still got an S+. I nearly died, but I still got an S+. Because, like, we know that she wants to let the Earth be archived in the astral plane to then
Thank God
have
you're okay.
everything.
Great job, Brenda.
And obviously, we want to stop that. But why
It's not
does she
me.
want
He's
to force
remarkably
that?
resilient.
It's only a matter of time until Jenna catches up with the commander's helicopter. You've got to stop her.
We don't have any more helicopters. There's a motorcycle downstairs. That'll have to do.
I get to ride my bike. I get to ride my bicycle. I get to ride my bicycle. Bicycle. The thing is, this all counts. As the same part. So this is the first time we've come back to HQ. Mid-fire.
Iris,
But
shut
I
down.
could maybe upgrade some stuff. No, I don't have enough premium codes. Can I feed the cats? Wait. You play with cans! Oh, that's cute. Oh. Oh, and Nero's back.
Iris,
Good. I was
information.
worried we lost
Iris,
you.
shut down.
But I can't feed them again. Okay, fair enough. I just like knowing that they're safe. I mean, so far, that's my favorite. My favorite bit of the game is realizing that you can save cats. I like collector cats. I don't know how much longer is left of this file, but when this file is over, I will call it there. Oh hey, we have the Legion now.
The commander's helicopter's under attack. I don't think we're gonna make it to the Union building.
Came back to fight. Bye. I like how, oh shit. I like how it looks like the Raven is indicating. Oh, we're back to this. Oh dear God. Still has so much health. Why did Akira go on the radio just to say that?
I'm gonna try to put her down on the highway.
Wait, Akira, you're piloting? You can pilot? How much special training did we get to be in the police? Hey, you proto material? No. Okay. Kind of looks like the proto arm. B sounds about right.
It's over.
I mean, she's strong enough to, like, bat off the Legion like it's nothing. She could just completely crack Yosef's neck. Assuming that Yosef is just normal human. And now he's just walking away like it's nothing. You just had a super powerful being trying to crush your larynx.
How dare you stand in my way? If you're so eager to die, so be it! We'll end this now!
Not dead yet. She's still got a tiny bit of health left.
No! No!
Right, so do I.
Can't be.
Okay.
No! My worst fears have come to pass. I can't let Yosef get away with this. I have to kill you before.
Are you gonna transform into a T-Rex? No, black hole works too. Just in case anyone just tuned in, yes, a person just became a black hole and imploded. Sephiroth?
It's beautiful.
That's... Jenna?
No, that's safer Sephiroth.
Can you back him up?
They're too far away. I can't get up there. Someone's got to keep an eye on the commander.
Roger. I'm sorry. You're the only one who can stop Jenna.
Bring it. I mean, maybe I should heal first. Yeah, no pressure. Critical damage plus 40%. Here's a problem. This feels quite final battle. You know, this feels like final boss-ish. Like, having played Bayonetta 1, I know that this probably isn't the final boss. Because the final boss will be a god. But, you know, this is getting pretty close. What do you know? Oh god. Fuck. She just uppercut me back. Interesting. She's gonna uppercut me again. Uppercut me, mommy. Her other arm? I broke her.
Legion!
I'm coming, mommy! That is the face of a true hero. Mr. Piccolo, no! That's gotta warrant a promotion.
I'm not picking up any vitals.
You'd fucking hope so.
No.
Uh-oh. Purple. Unlimited power! You got that. I will never die. I've combined with my legion into Ifrit. True, what happened to the Raven? I like how I still have the health regen. What?
Stop! It's me! I know you can hear me!
I'm blue. Da
You
da
recognize me.
da da
I know it.
Oh no.
Come on! Control yourself!
I'm blue. Da 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 da. Oh fuck.
Over here!
What's up, Jenna? Are
I
you
tried to
actually
warn
my
you.
mommy?
But you didn't listen. Now you understand. This is the true form of your Legion's power. All it can do is cause pain. Nothing more. We have that in common. In this form, even if you do survive, in the end, can you call yourself human?
What's happening?
All right. Aim for the Legion.
Raven. How many legions do you have?
Fire.
Hey, stop!
I thought Akira and I were the only ones with legions. Oh shit. So do I now play as Akira? Do we finally find out who Raven are?
We had
Is
no
my dad
choice.
dead?
If we hadn't dealt with it immediately, it would have destroyed us all.
Who are they? Why do they have armor like mine?
Let me introduce you. Behold, they are the Union government's newest elite task force, the Ravens. And they are your new partners.
Yeah, that would have been a much bigger expedition dump if you didn't literally make her armor say Raven on it. All you needed to do is have her armor be black, but not have Raven on it. And her Legion not have Raven on it. And that would have actually been a little bit less obvious. But hey, I did really well actually, like getting S's and S pluses. I just missed one case, got a C and a B. I'm not going to be able to go back, though, am I? How's the next file going to start? Like, I don't think I have time to actually complete it. But am I going to go back to the hermits? Am I going to go to Max's hideout? Oh. Official public statement re the existence of chimeras as a vector for corruption. Following notice is approved by the Union government for public dissemination. As we are now aware, the gates that plague our city bring more than atmospheric contamination. In the course of investigation the activities of known terrorist Jenna Anderson, the Union government became aware of the existence of life forms called chimeras, which enter our world through the gates to further the spread of corruption. A Union committee is currently investigating the nature of Anderson's connection to these chimeras. Ark residents should be aware that chimeras are very physically powerful and generally invisible to the naked eye. However, please be assured that there is no need to panic. The Ark was constructed with avoiding corruption in mind. In addition to the shelters already established for use during mass gate outbreaks, the Union government has prepared further measures to protect you from chimeric attack. Foremost among these measures is a new counter-chimeric force within the Ark Police, the Raven Corps. The Raven Corps is a team of highly qualified officers, the very best the Ark Police have to offer, tasked with protecting the city from this invisible threat. Isn't that what Neuron was, though? Outfitted with cutting-edge weaponry developed at the Aegis Research Institute, these Ravens will soon be mobilized to ensure the safety of every zone on the Ark. The captain of the Raven Corps is an exceptional officer named Akira Howard. Though young, Howard was handpicked by Dr. Joseph Calvert, the ARI's foremost authority on the astral plane, to lead the Corps. Further information on Chimera and the Raven Corps will be made available at an upcoming Union press conference, date to be announced. Carried out disposal of 5 gates and 14 humanoid-type chimeras appearing in Maison Forest, engaged with targets far from residential areas, no human casualties to report, no injuries to officers either. Due to high numbers of gates appearing in the area in a short time, public access to the area is prohibited for the next 7 days. Security perimeter will be enforced by reinforced drone security. Responded to gate appearance at the Zone 21 Energy Processing Center, made visual confirmation of the large gel-type chimera codenamed Hades. Appearance of the chimera necessitated formation of an ad hoc disposal team. To reduce potential damage to facilities, we lured Hades back into the gate and engaged with it in the astral plane. 2 heavy arm legions proved sufficient for this purpose. Heavy arm. All responding Ravens pursued Hades through the astral plane. Target was successfully eliminated without injury to any energy processing center employees. 1 Raven officer suffered minor injuries resulting from rapid adjustment to the astral plane, but this presented no danger to the operation. Confirmed structural aberration in 1 area of the energy processing center. Arc energy production is expected to fall approximately 2% until this contamination is properly removed. Removal will take a month. Captain Akira Howard took it upon themselves to handle this civilian request personally. With the cooperation of other Ravens, Captain Howard used a Wolf Legion to trace the missing dog to a newly formed gate. The artificial nature park was immediately closed off upon discovery of the gate. Captain Howard entered the astral plane in search of the missing dog, but was unable to find it. After Captain Howard personally notified the owner, other Ravens on scene eliminated the gate. Whereabouts of the missing dog remain unknown, no officer of civilian injury to report. The ARI has notified us of a potential data leak. High classified information is believed to have left ARI walls. A high level of security clearance is required to access the data in question, so chances are extremely high that the leak is the doing of a mole within the ARI staff. Due to the nature of the data, it is imperative that the public not learn of the leak. Dr. Joseph Calvert has ordered an internal investigation and security audit at the ARI. Also, due to the nature of the data, it is very likely that this data breach will become a police matter. All precincts are to have staff on standby in case the person responsible for the leak is identified. To all my friends at Neuron, sure is lonely here in the basement of police headquarters now that all of you have been reassigned to different precincts. Even Akira is being pretty scarce these days. I guess being captain of the Ravens must keep you pretty busy. Even though I never get a chance to see your smiling faces in these halls, I hope you all know I'm cheering for you as hard as ever. Everyone here on the Ark depends on you to keep us safe, yours truly included. Don't forget, okay? Finally, I have some bad news. I received a letter telling me I've been reassigned. As of today, I'm officially back with the Traffic Enforcement Department. You all know what that means. No more Marie at Neuron, and even more tragically, no more Lappy. But don't worry about us, Lappy and me will get by. Who knows, maybe you'll see me out there someday while you're crossing the street. If you do, you better say hi. Forever yours, Marie Wentz. As a parting gift to Neuron, I'll be sure to get these floors so clean you could eat off them before I go. Okay. None of that seemed that important. It just means that the Ravens are kind of doing what Neuron did. How?
You're awake. That's a good sign.
You are in Zone 9. You were the former leader, weren't you?
Easy there. You've been asleep for 3 whole days. How are you
How are you feeling? Are you okay? Does anything hurt?
Olive?
Oh, you still recognize me. That's a relief.
Sorry, I bet that was a shock. So, what do you want to hear first? Welcome to my secret hideout. Okay, maybe it's not as cozy as the police station, but I should have everything you need. Make yourself at home.
Cool. Where is it?
Yeah, you wouldn't remember, would you? You sort of... how can I put this? Merged with your legion back there. You flew off the handle and... well... Jenna's gone. I've gone back over my recordings and, as far as I can tell, Jenna died saving Akira from whatever you'd become. But I can't tell why. Why go to all that trouble to destroy the world and then... right, there's more. Then Yosef showed up with this group called the Ravens. That's who put a stop to your little rampage, by the way. When I found you, you were hanging off a pipe halfway down the overpass. You were back to normal by then. But how you got that way is anyone's guess. The good news is she's okay. But apparently, Akira's in charge of the Raven Corps now. Remember what I said about the crows? The Ravens are what I was trying to warn you about. That one code word was all I had to go on back then. Whoever they are, they've got full control over their legions. You and Akira were the only ones like that up to now. To go from just the 2 of you to a whole squad in no time at all, there's something fishy about it. All the other Neuron officers have been, not demoted per se, but Akira and the Ravens are the main event now. I'm still looking into the particulars. It helps to have someone who knows Neuron better than anyone else around.
What gives? You're not gonna ask about me? This hasn't been easy for me either, you know. I was leaking HAL intel, but then they found out. Long story short, they fired me and sent the Ravens after me, and I had to run all the way here by myself. You'd think someone would have stepped out the door for once in their life to help me, but no.
I'm sorry, Olive. I really am. Anyway, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but... turns out you're a wanted fugitive now.
Yeah, that was the last thing I saw before I had to leave. After what happened 3 days ago, the commander told us you betrayed Neuron. I just couldn't believe it. Well, I did at first, but I couldn't think of a single reason why you'd betray Neuron. Of course, now I can think of a few reasons myself.
So, now, Yosef's hell-bent on finding you. Or your legion. Or your corpse. Either way, it's best if you crash here and lay low for a while. Those clothes definitely won't do. Let me get you something less conspicuous.
Amazingly inconspicuous clothes.
I know I just said to lay low, but I guess that's not really your style, huh? So, I took the liberty of rewiring your Legatus navigation system a bit. We can't have the cops following it right to you. They can't track you now, so go take a walk around. Stretch your legs, get to know the neighborhood, you know? I'll just be over here gathering intel, so let me know if you need anything.
Well, that is going to be where we end it tonight, as someone just got home. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Later.